Craig Hamilton Parker, also known as the new Nostradamus, is a psychic medium from the United Kingdom with more than 40 years of experience. He has authored many books about the supernatural and on topics such as dream interpretation, life after death, and clairvoyance. Moreover, based on his personal experiences, Mr. Hamilton Parker wrote a book and produced a documentary titled Mystic Journey to India, which explores the ancient Indian Nadi leaf oracle. According to Mr. Hamilton Parker, Nadi is an ancient astrology which has been composed by great Maharishis of ancient India, using their precognitive spiritual powers. The volumes were dictated by the great sages. The sages recorded predictions for every individual for the betterment of humanity and to safeguard Dharma or righteousness.
Here was a message being sent to me in a set of palm leaves that are allegedly 5,000 years old with my name written on it, and all he had was my thumbprint to go by.
Mr. Hamilton Parker has appeared on UK and US television programmes and made global news headlines for his startlingly accurate predictions.
The Hamilton Parkers are like any other British family, except they're all psychic.
They know exactly what I'm going to do. They know that just this minute I'm going to come down and sit with them, Craig and Jane Hamilton Parker.
You've materialised.
Yes, just like that. You knew, though, of course.
Etc.
Along with his clairvoyant wife, Jane, Craig Hamilton Parker gives psychic readings through the website psychics.co.uk. The couple established the Hamilton Parker Foundation, donating the proceeds from their public appearances and psychic readings to notable causes, such as helping the poor and children in distress. In recent years, Mr. Hamilton Parker has been sharing his prophecies on his show, Coffee with Craig, on the YouTube channel Craig Hamilton Parker, at Craig Hamilton Parker, thus far attracting over 190,000 subscribers and 24 million views.
Hi again and welcome to the show. My name's Craig Hamilton Parker. I'm a psychic medium and I give my psychic insights, my predictions and so on about things that are happening in the world. Welcome to Coffee with Craig.
On his shows, Mr. Hamilton Parker often emphasizes the need for humans to focus more on developing their spiritual selves.
Human life is not here just to fulfill our material desires. Human life is here so that we can become fully human. We are here to flower. We are here to become awakened human beings.
Let's take a look at some of Mr. Hamilton Parker's recent accurate predictions. On February 6, 2018, in an article published in the British newspaper The Sun, Craig Hamilton Parker predicted an upcoming global flu epidemic linked to bioterrorism. Less than 2 years later, in December 2019, COVID-19 began to spread across the world.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus. Coronavirus.
There are fears a rapidly spreading virus has reached Australia.
This is a rapidly emerging situation where there is not a cause for alarm.
The first US case has been detected.
There's confirmation the coronavirus has reached Australia.
China is urging its citizens not to travel abroad as it struggles to contain the virus.
We will be standing up Christmas Island as a quarantine area.
Foreign nationals coming from China are now banned from entering the country.
I have today declared that the coronavirus presents a public health emergency in the United States.
In October 2021, Mr. Hamilton Parker foresaw the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
I think she will make it past her platinum
Jubilee, which comes up this year. But I think after that, we'll see a sudden and quick deterioration in the Queen's health. And I think we might lose the Queen towards the end of 2022.
Almost a year after his prediction, on September 8th, the beloved monarch, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, ascended to heaven. It happened soon after her much celebrated Platinum Jubilee.
This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. In a statement, the palace said the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon.
Other global events that Mr. Hamilton Parker foretold include Russia invading Ukraine or Ukraine, Israel striking Gaza, and Joe Biden withdrawing from the 2024 US presidential race. Regarding His Excellency Donald J. Trump, Mr. Hamilton Parker made many predictions that all came true. The 45th and 47th President of the United States is a Shining World Peace Leader Award laureate and a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate.
I predicted that Donald Trump will win the US election. Remember, we're talking about September 2016. He's going to have a second term in office, and this is important. So we're going to have a long period with Trump. I predict that Trump will win the November 2024 election. There's going to be an assassination attempt on Trump, I think, and that will fail. But he might maybe get wounded or something like that. One of my predictions ahead is that there will be another assassination attempt made on Trump, probably because I feel it's going to happen before the election. So keep your eye on it. But again, I don't think they get him.
Back in 2018, Mr. Hamilton Parker even identified some of President Trump's past lives.
Many people feel that Trump has been reincarnated, but who is he? He has the demure, sometimes, of Patton, and many have said that he's like General Patton, who himself believed that he was the incarnation of many warriors throughout history. But the most strange one is that many people believe he is the incarnation of George Washington.
On a trip to India, Craig Hamilton Parker obtained His Excellency Donald J. Trump's Bhrigu Samhita, which provided insights into President Trump's spiritual background. In his book, he explains the Bhrigu Samhita is an astrological treatise attributed to Maharishi Bhrigu that is claimed to have been written 10,000 years ago in the Treta Yuga. And, just like the Nadi oracles, the Bhrigu Samhita contains predictions about a person's current and future lives, as well as information on their past life.
President Trump, I have found your ancient oracle in India. I have been researching these things for years, and I have found a 10,000-year oracle that has your name written on it. And it tells about your past, your present, and your future. But by luck he will succeed, as he has the lady's luck. An older and spiritual or political lady will come forward to help him. She is a very powerful lady.
We believe the powerful lady referred to by the Bhrigu Samhita is our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, who is spiritually powerful and has indeed been coming forth to lend strong support to President Trump throughout his ups and downs since 2020.
To be in his position, it's very difficult. You understand me? Yeah. Very difficult. You cannot please everybody. But let's see if he keeps a promise, okay? First of all, when he ran for presidency, he promised to make America first, right?
Yes.
So therefore, he offended the immigrants. But he did keep his promise, right?
Right.
But you see, the thing is, he's religious in his heart also. He prays for peace.
Yes.
That's what I know inside, okay?
Wow.
Heaven told me that he prayed for peace.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You cannot cheat God.
Yes,
You cannot blind heaven. So they know.
Wow.
Anyway, peace is the most precious thing that any president can give to his country and the world.
Yes.
If he makes peace for Israel and Arabs, that means also peace for Americans.
Yes.
They should be happy, okay?
Yes, Master.
If you're willing, please pray for President Trump.
Yes, Master.
We need him. He's one of those good instruments in the world.
Yes, Master. Yes.
Despite how it looks outside, I cannot explain everything.
Understood.
Yeah, but if I tell you he's a genuine good guy, you must believe me. I have no reason to lie to you. For President Trump, I'm sure his heart is not for fame or gain. I'm sure. I can assure you that. I can see through. He just wants to help his country. He's just passionate about his people, his country. He wants to make it a better place. Many people in the world also do a lot of things to make the world a better place, yes? So President Trump is one of them, just maybe more passionate than a lot of them, a lot of others. So because of that, he has to go through a lot of trouble. But President Trump, he also has his moments of weariness, of being afraid, but he continues. A hero is not a person who is afraid of nothing, but a person who is scared, but continues to do his job. That is a real hero.
More about His Excellency Donald J. Trump is revealed in the Bhrigu Samhita.
India, for Donald Trump, is tremendously important because in the Bhrigu Samhita, it tells us here that he had a previous life in India. And not just an ordinary previous life either, but a previous life of a very high level. The Bhrigu says, O Shukra, in his former life, he was a priest in a Shiva temple. He had a very high standing, a very high spiritual standing, believe it or not.
It seems His Excellency Donald J. Trump's favourable affinity with India has influenced his present life as president, fostering an amiable mutual relationship with that country.
America loves India, America respects India, and America will always be faithful and loyal friends to the Indian people. I am a big fan of Hindu and I am a big fan of India. Big fan. Big fan. Let me start by stating right up front that if I'm elected president, the Indian and Hindu community will have a true friend in the White House. That I can guarantee you, that I can tell you.
Interestingly, several of President Trump's second-term, first major political appointments have ties to Hinduism, which promotes ahimsa, or refraining from injuring living beings. Could it be that his past life as a Shiva temple priest attracts such auspicious affinities?
Lieutenant Colonel Tulsi Gabbard, 21-year military veteran, the first Hindu woman in US Congress,
and specifically because,
and now nominated Director of National Intelligence in Donald Trump's incoming government.
My shelter then and now has been the Bhagavad Gita, which means Song of God. The Bhagavad Gita spoken by Sri Krishna is full of transcendental wisdom that is as relevant today as it was 5,000 years ago when it was spoken.
I'm Hindu. I believe there's one true God. I believe God put each of us here for a purpose.
Coincidentally, Usha Chilakuri Vance, vegetarian, Second Lady of the United States, also has Hindu roots.
I did grow up in a religious household. My parents are Hindu, and that was one of the things that made them such good parents, that make them really very good people.
Usha and Vance first met at Yale Law School and later got married in Kentucky in 2014, where a Hindu priest had conducted a separate ceremony.
etc.
Today we're witnessing His Excellency Donald Trump's spiritually minded past lives shine forth as he uses his role as a world leader to encourage humanity to reconnect with God.
We want all children to have the opportunity to know the blessings of God. Religion and Christianity are the biggest things missing from this country, and I truly believe that we need to bring them back, and we have to bring them back fast. In the end, we do not answer to bureaucrats in Washington. We answer to God in heaven. We love God, and we have to protect anything that is pro-God. We must make America pray again. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution. And we will not forget our God.
The Bhrigu Samhita also revealed an outstanding prediction about what His Excellency Donald Trump will do after he completes his role as President of the United States.
Those of you that follow the channel know that I'm very interested in the Nadis, and I did have that Bhrigu Samhita Nadi of Trump. And it said about what he would do after his presidency. He'd become a religious type figure after his presidency, and that's all started to happen.
There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet in a certain way I felt very safe because I had God on my side. I felt that. I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty God. Every single moment we have on earth is a gift from God.
When he's finished his second presidency, you know I've predicted about all this, but as he finishes his second presidency, he will take on a spiritual path that will shock the world. He will do something on a great spiritual level.
As His Excellency Donald J. Trump continues to uncover his great spiritual destiny in this life, he will help to usher in a new era on our planet.
We will restore peace, stability, and harmony all throughout the world. This will be the most exciting and successful period of reform and renewal in all of American history, maybe of global history. The golden age of America, I call it. It's begun. So it's the golden age of America, and that's what it's going to be.
Craig Hamilton Parker shares his hope that all global leaders will seek a deeper relationship with the divine to the benefit of all beings on our planet.
In every spiritual leader, every political leader rather, there is the hope that they will find a spiritual path. Every single one of them. You know, they have a calling from destiny. And if some way people like myself that are interested in spirituality can nudge them even a tiny little bit onto a spiritual path, then it helps the whole world.
Craig Hamilton Parker's remarkable revelations based on the ancient Nadi oracle, especially about His Excellency Donald Trump, inspire us to ponder our own human destiny within the grand plan of the universe. We must wake up to fulfill our higher spiritual purpose. Please join us next week for more prophecies from the new Nostradamus, Craig Hamilton Parker.
For more information on Craig Hamilton Parker and his prophecies, please visit psychics.co.uk, youtube.com/@CraigHamiltonParker.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.